guys, so today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do a red lip using this amazing lipstick here. This is Ruby Woo by MAC. So I'm just going to do a tutorial with using this lipstick and then just showing you how to do a really nice eye to go with it. And I've already done my base, as you can see. I used this foundation here, Born This Way by Too Faced. So I'm just doing a first impression of that one. So if you want to see that video and see how that sits on my skin all day, then you can check out that video when I put it up. Okay, so I'm just going to finish the rest of my skin. Obviously, I've got my foundation, concealer and powder already on, but I'm just going to go in with my Nars bronzer. So this is called Laguna. So before I do the contour, I'm just going to bronze my skin up a little bit using this bronzer. So just around those cheekbone areas and around the edges of my face, just to bronze it up a little bit, otherwise I look very pale, as you can tell. It's winter over here in New Zealand, so we don't get a lot of sun. So I'm just taking that bronzer just under my neck as well, because I actually have a bit of a darker face compared to my neck, so I always bronze my neck instead of taking foundation all the way down. So I'm just going to do that quickly. Get that out of the way. So I'm just going to go next in with the Kat Von D contour kit, so that's that one there. And I'm going to go in with that colour there. You can tell obviously that I use it a lot, so it's actually good for my colouring. So I'm also using that one there, which is, I think it's the 168 brush. I'll list it in the down bar anyway, if you want to know what brush it is. So I'm just going to do under the cheekbones. I find if you use a red lipstick, like if you're going to be wearing a red lipstick, it's a really good idea to contour really well, because it just kind of gives you definition, you know, and it, like, the warmth goes with the red colour. It just does. It just makes it all look rounded out. As long as your contour is well blended, that's the main thing. So I'm just going to contour the nose as well, just slightly, nothing too dramatic, and just with that same contour powder. So after I've done that, we can go in with the blush that you're going to use. So I'm going to use Warm Soul by MAC. It's a really nice, sort of like quite a warm colour really. You can see that it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, which I also love. So that same 129 brush, I love the size of this brush, it's amazing. So on the apples of the cheeks right there, you can smile and you can see the apples of the cheeks. Okay, so next we are going to use the Becca highlighter, which, as you know, if you've seen my other videos, I love. So just using the fan brush as well, that's by MAC. And almost like in a V shape, so just around the temples as well. But look at that glow, I just love it so much. Again, if you guys know any amazing highlighters that you like to use, can you please list it? Because I love highlighter. Just a little bit down the nose there, in the centre, and then a little bit on that cupid's bow right there. So you can see that amazing glow. Okay, so for brows I'm going to use the Brow by Benefit, which is that guy there, and I'm using the colour 4, which is a really good colour for my eyebrow colour. You can see there it's kind of like a medium to dark brown. So I'm just going to brush up my brows first of all, and then I'm going in with the angle brush, just to add in little hairs where they're needed. I got quite a few gaps in my brow, so that's why I need to fill them in really nicely, and I find this gives it a really good coverage. So that's that brow done. So that's both of the brows done, and then I'm going to go in with the Clear Brow Set by MAC. So it's just like a clear mascara really, and it helps to hold the brows in place. So now we're going to go in with the Indian Paintpot by MAC. It's a really nice sort of goldy, sheeny kind of colour. I'll show you the inside there so you can kind of see it maybe. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So these kind of warm colours go really amazing with a red lip. Anything that's kind of like warm and goldy. So I'm going to use this little brush here just to apply that Indianwood paint pot. Just apply it all over the eyelid up to the crease, and then we're going to blend it just in that crease area with the 217 brush. This is such a great colour for any kind of skin tone. It's like amazing, amazing, amazing on the tan skin or the slightly darker skin tone. But yeah, it's my go-to for a lot of people when they want a warm kind of goldy eye. So next we're going to go in with the Nylon eyeshadow by MAC. So obviously you can tell that I use this palette a lot, and what we're going to do is just in that tear duct area, just going to place that using a 239 brush by MAC, if you can see that one. And if you want to, you can go a little bit up under the brow. Probably during the daytime I wouldn't use so much sheen up here. I'd kind of leave it quite bare, or else maybe just use a shadow that's not highlighted at all. But I'm wanting to go for that highlighted effect, so that's why I'm putting that under here. Okay, so next we're going to go in with Cork, which is this guy here. It's a really nice mid-tone sort of brown colour, and it's great as a transition colour. So we're just going to blend that with the 217 brush just through that crease area there. And then just blending it a little bit onto the lid as well. So we're just going to go underneath the eye as well, so we're just going to blend that underneath here. Okay, so next we're going to go in with the Woodwinked one there. It's Woodwinked Eyeshadow. And we're just going to put a little bit on the eyelid, so it's just going to give us a little bit more of a sheen in there. Great, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go in with Defindly Black, which is like a Pro Longwear pencil by MAC, Pro Longwear eyeliner. And we're going to go in the tight line, so the top lash line just underneath there a little bit. Can feel a little bit weird when you first do it, but you just got to be careful you obviously don't poke yourself in the eye. Okay, so we've done underneath that top line, and I'm also going to go on the inside waterline. So it just looks really, really soft like that. Next we're going to get a flat definer brush, which is that one there, and we are going to use that colour there, which is Espresso, and we're going to press that just underneath the lower lash line. So next we're going to go in with Black Liquidliner, which is this one here. I really love using this one. It's just easy to use. It's got a really good tip on it as well. So we're just going to do like a slightly winged eye. So that's both of the eyes done there. It's like a really nice winged liner. If you hear anything, it's just my dog. Come here. It's just this guy. If you hear anything, it's just this guy. So next we're just going to curl the lashes with the MAC Lash Curler. And then next we're going to go in with Roller Lash by Benefit, which is a really nice mascara. It helps to really curl the lashes up, so I really love using that one. I always do one coat on top and then a coat underneath, and then build up underneath if you want a thicker lash. I'm going to be putting some eyelashes on anyway today, so it doesn't really matter if I don't get it too thick today, but just nice and even is a good base. Okay, so I'm just going to do one layer on the bottom as well. Cool, so that's mascara all done. Yeah, so just one coat of mascara top and bottom, and I'm just going to put some eyelashes on. Okay, so for the lashes today I'm going to use the Morphe lashes in 523, the number 523. So just really nice sort of fanned out lashes. Nothing too over the top, but just something to definitely show that my lashes are there. So I'm going to use the Duro Glue on the lashes to stick them down today. And I just use a little bit of that Duro Glue right on the rim of the lashes, which is just like around there. And let that go tacky for about, I don't know, 20 seconds or something. You can just fan it, or just like do one and then put that down and get the other one and do that. And come back to it. Fan that all over the place. And so once you think that it's gone a bit tacky, then you just get your tweezers, like so. So this one, the shortest end of the lash is this side, so I'm just going to apply it on this side here. So just sort of aim to the middle of your lash and then drop it. And then drag each side. So you've got to really measure them out, kind of. You just got to think in your head where you want it to sit. And then get that one. Okay, so that's both of the lashes that are applied now, and they look really quite natural. Like, so you can see that they're there, but they look more natural than not. Yeah, I really like them. So next we're going to go in with the Cherry Lip Pencil, which is that guy there. And look how small he is. I get them to sometimes where they're like down to there. It's ridiculous, and I've got this little stump. I really need to get a new one. So that's the lip liner down, and yeah, so I'll just go with the lipstick, which is the Ruby Woo. So guys, this is the finished look. I hope you love it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe so you can see my next tutorials. See you soon!